welcome to my channel. It's Maya from Valley Girl Nail Sets. So in the past, I've done a couple of application tutorials on TikTok, but typically they've only been with sticky tabs, and on TikTok you can only record for about 45 seconds to a minute. So I wanted to get more in depth and do this step by step. So I have my whole application kit laid out, and now I'm going step by step through the application instructions, trying to figure out what to do next. So after washing your hands and getting everything laid out, the step that you're going to do next is to push your cuticles back. Now, if you'll notice, I have a timer running. I wanted to kind of time myself here to see about how long it would take me to get my nails applied when I include the time it takes to get your nails prepped. So the next thing that we're going to do is buff our nails, and we're just doing this to remove the natural shine. We're not trying to do any damage. If you can just see how softly I'm buffing my skin, you don't see any scratches or anything like that. So you don't want to buff so heavily that you're damaging your nails, okay? Another thing that I like to do is I like to go in circular motions, and I like to really get in the crevices to remove anything. I'll use my forefinger to pull the sides of my cuticles and the sides of my fingers out of the way so I can get in there with the buffer. The more I can remove, the more I can buff the entire surface of my nail, the better they're going to stick with the press-ons. As you go, you may notice that your buffer isn't working as well. It may have buildup, starting to kind of build up on the block. So just go ahead and move to a different part of the buffer. I like to use every corner that I can. I also have a nail file that comes in this kit. I didn't use it today because my nails are super short, but if you need to use it, feel free. Just follow the steps that are on the card that come with the application kit, especially if you plan on wearing the nails for 2 or 3 weeks. Just follow the steps that are on the card. Okay, so here's the final step before applying the nails. We're going to either wash your hands or use the alcohol wipe that's provided in your application kit. I like to use the alcohol wipe because it's convenient. One of the first steps that we did was wash our hands anyway, so we can actually use this alcohol wipe to get in the crevices of our nail and help remove all of the dust that's there from the buffing and filing. All right, so our prep portion is finished. Celebrate. It only took us about 3 minutes. And no, you don't have to prep your nails. It's just what I recommend so that you can get the longest wear out of your press-ons. So now we're going to jump right on into the application process, and today we're going to be using glue. Of course, we got to remove the cap using our scissors, and let's get started. I know I was kind of blocking there. I'm going to try to get it better for the next nail, but it's just really important to try not to flood your nail with glue, which can be kind of difficult trying to learn how much glue that you need to put on your nail, but you kind of get it as you go. Here I'm using one of my new clamps just to help hold the nail in place. I like to put pressure on my nail for at least 25 to 30 seconds after I have it on, just to make that bond or that seal. and the clamp helps hold it in place as I move on to the next nail. Alright, so we got kind of a better shot on this one. And when I put the nail in, I like to set it in the cuticle area first and then kind of put it onto the rest of the finger and then roll side to side to make sure that every side of the nail is bonded. And sometimes I'll even pinch, and then of course I'll clamp it and then move on to the next. I broke this finger like 10 years ago. It was in a splint for like 2 months and it's still never healed properly, but what are you gonna do? All right, so we're just gonna repeat this process until we get to the thumb. Since my pinky has been clamped for over 30 seconds, I just went ahead and took that clamp and moved it on to my middle finger. And then after my index finger is done, then I'll grab the clamp that's on my ring finger and move it there, and so on and so forth till the end. It would not be me if I did not have at least one nail on crooked. So sometimes I like to kind of just fit my nail on and like visualize how I need to put it on to make sure it's straight. 99% of the time it works, and that one time, at least one finger never fails. Comes out crooked, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get all these on there properly. I know it looks like I'm applying a lot of glue, but part of the motion that you see is me actually just using the tip of the glue to spread it around, not like pump tons of glue on my nail. Really excited at this point. These look really cute. They're really short for me because I usually wear like long coffin or long square nails, but I really like these. Different shape for me too. Alright, so we have about 6 minutes left. Generally, when you get to your second hand, you're kind of in a groove, and so I think that we're definitely going to make it under 15 minutes. Let's find out. put a little bit too much glue on this finger, and so I'm sticking to myself a little bit, but this is the real-time application, so you're going to get the bumps and bruises too, not just the beautiful result. Almost made it to my thumb with no crooked nails. Almost. But like I said, there's that 1% of the time, and here it is. Like everybody else, I have been using so much hand sanitizer and washing my hands so much. This finger right here is literally a PSA to use your cuticle oil. So one last tip that I have for you is that if you're going to apply your press-ons, try to do it before bed. If you can't do it before bed, then try doing it when you're able to keep your hands dry for a couple of hours. The reason being that it gives the glue on the underside of your nail plenty of time to fully dry and form a nice bond and seal so that they can last as long as possible. All right, well, we were definitely cutting it close, but we actually made it in under 15 minutes. So I'm here just again applying that pressure for a good 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna clamp this nail, and then I'm done, and I'm ready to go on with the rest of my day. This only took me 15 minutes to do. So some of you may know me from Instagram or from TikTok. If you're not following me on either one of those platforms, please go find me at Valley Girl Nail Sets. So I wanted to just share quickly that one of the main reasons why I started this business was for hardworking people like myself that don't necessarily have the time to sit and get their nails done. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with anyone that wants to go get their nails done. Like, I'm a nail tech. That's literally what I do for a living. But I really struggled with balancing time with my family and with work and making press-ons with actually doing my own nails. And one of the things that I've been trying my best to spread is love and self-love. Take care of yourself. You can take 15 minutes and do something kind for yourself. Thanks for watching.